Welcome to Mariners Fan Central.
Greetings, M's fans. Keep your eyes peeled because things are heating up in the backroom talks between Seattle and St. Louis. I've picked up some inside intel that Brendan Donovan's name is the main event right now in the hallways of T-Mobile Park. We all know Jerry Dipoto never stays idle, and with Jorge Polanco heading to the Mets, there's a hole in our infield that demands a smart solution. Donovan fits that mold perfectly. A left-handed bat, incredibly versatile, can play almost anywhere on the diamond, and possesses an enviable eye at the plate. He's the kind of player who makes a lineup flow, but there's a massive roadblock in the way. Sources close to Ken Rosenthal confirm the Seattle Mariners are viewed as the perfect fit for him, but the Cardinals are playing hardball. The hitch in the negotiations is a massive gap in perceived value. Out in Missouri, they're treating Donovan like a top-tier star, almost untouchable. Meanwhile, scouts here in the Pacific Northwest and from other clubs like the Kansas City Royals see a very solid player who posted a 3.2 FWAR in 2024, but doesn't necessarily deliver the elite production of a Ketel Marte or a Nico Herner. St. Louis is holding out for a star package return, asking for two high-level prospects, and Seattle is being rightfully cautious. We've seen this movie before, and nobody wants to mortgage the future for a guy with only 2 years of club control left who might be impacted by upcoming league labor issues. Before I dive deeper into the technical side of this potential trade, if you live and breathe Mariners baseball every day, you cannot afford to miss out. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. It's the fastest way to get these exclusive scoops sent straight to your phone. Let's hit our preseason sub-goal. Looking at the hard numbers, Donovan delivered a 287 average with 10 home runs and 50 RBIs last season. Those are stats that bring stability, something our offense desperately lacked during critical stretches in 2025. Seattle ended last year with the highest payroll in franchise history, hitting the $166 million mark. Dipoto's plan for 2026 is to maintain that level, which gives us about $11 million in breathing room this January. Bringing in Donovan, who's projected to make around $5,750,000 in arbitration, fits perfectly into the budget without sacrificing other moves. The real tension here is the blood price. The Cardinals want elite young hitters. We just spent a lot of capital bringing in Josh Naylor on a 5-year, $92 million extension, which was a home run move, but it thinned out our trade chips. Is it worth giving up a young arm or an outfield prospect for a guy who is the perfect super utility player, but maybe not a franchise cornerstone? My take is that Seattle is waiting for St. Louis to blink. The value discrepancy is real. A 2.9 FWAR last season just doesn't justify a demand for two top-tier prospects. Donovan is turning 29 this month, and Seattle's competitive window with this rotation, Castillo, Gilbert, Kirby, requires surgical precision, not desperation moves. The bottom line is simple. Does Brendan Donovan make this team better tomorrow? Yes. Does he solve the second base problem and provide rest for J.P. Crawford or the corners? Absolutely. But paying an all-star price for a Gold Glove utility player is a risk that could haunt us later. The market is stagnant, and whoever blinks first loses. Seattle has the fit, but St. Louis has the stubbornness. So, Mariners Nation, do you think it's worth surrendering 2 of our top 10 prospects to land Donovan now? Or should Dipoto pivot to names like Nico Herner or even a remaining free agent? Clock's ticking and pitchers and catchers report in 5 weeks. Drop your honest take in the comments. For fast updates and the deep dive analysis you won't find in the mainstream media. Keep it locked right here. Catch you on the next one.